And hello guys, another anime review. I know these are probably ones people have done, but I'm having trouble trying to get to see all the big recent films. I'm trying to find stuff on the internet, but so far no luck. So I'll try and do all that stuff as soon as possible. But for now, let's talk about Angel Beats. This one I've heard a lot about, and it's a really short one. It's only there's 13 episodes. But, I heard a lot of stuff, how it was still very moving. That's the main thing I heard, it's one of those emotional ones. Like the teardrop ones, if you're a man, prepare yourself. So yeah, let's start with the whole story, the premise. The premise is, basically, there's Limbo is high school in this, because Japanese high school goes together. And it's people who are unhappy with their life, how they've sort of died and they're not fulfilled, they think their life sucks, and it's true, lots of these characters have had a really bad life before, so they come here to move on. But the thing is, there's this person called Angel, who they call her Angel, and there's an SSS Battlefront, which is they sort of are trying not to move on. They're sort of fighting Angel, and it's a really good premise. And as we start with the main character, he meets Angel and she stabs him because he asks, "Oh, can I die?" It's no, you can't. And he's "Prove it." Which I don't know why he'd ask that, but he does, and he wakes up and then he meets all the SS people. And it's really good story, because I like how you gradually just find out about Angel. It's not one tone, it's not oh, Angel's bad, because different problems occur. Basically, it starts with them fighting, but the majority of it is that they're still against Angel. But then other things come in later on, and it's just really nice. It's not massively complex, but I think they deal with a human, how can I say, the subject they're tackling is really, really tough one to tackle sometimes, and I think they did it really well, because they still kept me intrigued. Maybe there could have been a bit more episodes to get a bit more background information on the other characters, but I think they do a decent job of getting as many as they can within the sort of episodes, because of course I don't know, they could have run out of funding and had to sort of finish it on 13. I'm not sure if this is an adaptation of a book or a comic or whatever, and yeah, the ending I thought was quite good. There's only one thing which I don't know, I don't know if the main character passed on or not, but I think how they did it is really nice. It was so, it hit you. It was you'd spent so much time with these characters, and it was really nice. Basically, give you a spoiler, to tell you one little detail, so if you don't want to hear it, skip. Basically, they had a graduation with about, there was five of them there, and it's just how they sort of were sent. Basically, it was their sending off, and yeah, it was really freaking good. It actually made me cry. And I haven't cried that much at anime in forever. I was literally crying for half an hour. It was breaking down. So no matter how manly you think you are, this will make you sort of probably cry a bit. But so it was the story basically was, it was kind of nice, but it was really sad. It was mainly just sad as it got on, because yeah, it was sad. The characters, there's the three main characters. Of course, Angel, who's called, we find out is called Kanade Tashibana. There's Yuki, who's the leader of the BAFT afterlife battlefront, they call it. And Yuri is the main one, you know, who we start out, the main character who gets stabbed at the start. And it is a bit of a sort of, because Yuri wants to find out more about Angel, but the others, you know, they think, oh no, we can't get close to Angel, she's a bit dangerous. And as you find out more, it's actually interesting how she's not exactly what you think she is, and there's more to her than you think, which I really like. You know, they don't stick to one sort of personality with her. The leader, Yuri, she's really, you know, she has that sort of leader attitude, and she's quite a good character. She's quite funny, but and she's the one who takes charge. She's the one who's not afraid to go alone and sort of do something. Yuri is a very good main character. He's very sort of not as wacky as the others, but he's more like he's level-headed. He's very level-headed, and he's the one who sort of makes contact with Angel more and sort of learns more about her, basically. And then you've got a lot of side characters, but the ones you probably is about six, 8 who like the ones you'll learn most about. There's like Hinara, got Eri, Fujimana, and Noda. There's a lot. Takamusa, TK, which he was my favourite, even though you don't really get to find out much about him, which is a shame. He's always dancing and he's just saying cool English stuff. And you know, the other characters, there's some nice, like Eri she had a weakness for cute things, and you know, they all had their little thing. Quite funny, you know, this show is quite funny at times. And I feel they fleshed out enough characters. Even the ones they didn't flesh out, you still spent enough time to at least get a bit of, you know, a bit attached to them. But the main three, and there's some like Ayaru Nayo, I can't say his name, but he is important in it. And you know, he's another big part, and you find out about him. It's really good. So I would say overall the characters, there's enough of them. If there was been any more, I think it just wouldn't have been as good. So yeah, the argument is you could have had more episodes to build the characters, but I don't know the situation if they could have afforded to do more. And with what they've got, I think it was substantial. And what else animation wise, that is quite good. The battle scenes, like the lighting and stuff, that looked really good. That looked well good. And the character design was quite good. You know, it's quite hard sometimes to make a good amount of different looking characters, because you know, although a lot of them just had like different coloured hair, there's still some like nice design and stuff there. Especially I think Angel looked really cool. Like, especially like the weapon she had, like when the sword came out of her hand and stuff. So yeah, generally good character design. It was like the school itself, like the whole environment. It's a school, you kind of know what you're gonna get, but they good drawings and stuff there, good sort of art style. And yeah, so I would really recommend watching this, because it's short, it's not going to take much of your time, and it is worth it. Because believe me, it's one of those few ones which has hit me at the end of it, generally made me sort of cry. Made me feel sad. It hit me. I've seen goddamn adult Koreans crying to this. So yeah, it's well worth watching. So yeah, that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. And one thing before I go, music. Really good opening soundtrack, and it's one of those ones I would actually probably listen to even if the anime wasn't on. I'd listen to it. So now that is my review. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.